A loser this week, brands not on Snapchat. Despite having 100 million active users and 3/4 of them under the age of 25 or female, only 6% of the 382 brands tracked in L2's social platforms intelligence report have Snapchat accounts. This is lower penetration than almost any platform. It's like my father used to say to me that you only need one credit card, the Discover card. This makes no sense for brands. A winner this week, Line, the Japanese messaging platform that has over 170 million monthly active users in 200 plus countries. These users spent over $10 million in a single month on stickers. In addition, the platform has launched an Uber-style taxi service in Tokyo, and users can now connect their Line accounts with a credit card to make digital payments over their phone, competing with Apple Pay or PayPal. Super Bowl ad time, winner or loser? $4.5 million for a 30-second spot, all of them sold out. What would you get for that $4.5 million on other platforms? Well, you'd get 50 million video views on Facebook, about 6.5 million clicks on search ads. For the same amount of money, you could get an exclusive with a YouTube star for a year. For $4.5 million, brands could have a Snap ad or sponsored Snapchat every day of the week leading up to the game. You could also take over the AOL, MSN, and Yahoo homepages for 3 days straight. 1 billion people watching brands who spent $4.5 million to communicate with puppies and horses as we watch men in the prime of their lives before they get early onset dementia. A big loser, cars in the Uber economy. It's now more economical to use a ride-sharing service if you drive less than 10,000 miles per year versus owning a car. Why? Cars are used just 4% of the time and cost nearly $9,000 to maintain on an annual basis. Accounting firm PricewaterhouseCoopers is predicting that the number of vehicles on the road could plummet 99% from 245 million to just 2.5 million vehicles. And finally, a big loser, men, or specifically men seeking a spouse, as the gap between the number of men and women is wider than it has ever been, with 60 million more men on this planet than women. Try telling this to a woman in Manhattan who is in her 30s. We'll see you next week.